Alright, anyway, this one's not done yet. I gotta put a big old cottonwood like right there. That's why it's dug out. That big cottonwood's gonna be right there. So, feeling like the better guys could jump it. The not so better guys could go in and splatter it. And then the not so better guys could ride over. And then there's that piece to help get you up. But I guess you'd say like intermediate, advanced, and pro lines on it. That's how I'm trying to do all the obstacles. So put the big cottonwood there, and then I took the mound off. I was gonna put like a ecology, have this flat, and put an ecology block on top as well, and then come down. I might still do it, but I don't know. And then I figured like you'd just land off of that into this matrix. First one's right at about a bike length. So it's a like bike length and then like a couple inches. And then this one is 72 inches. And then 68 inches. And then kind of staggered. Right? And then right here, I can't put anything yet because I still need to get the backhoe in here to make one of these other obstacles. But it's gonna be like, this one's gonna have, like this line will be like a splatter wall to get on. Like I don't know what you want to call it, but a platform to get on top. And then over here, I want to do one of those like Romaniacs walls, like it kind of curves over, so that'll be fun. So you can either get on the box and then hop back off or whatever. Then this, I'm calling this section the gauntlet. This whole section is gonna be way more slow and technical. Well, that side's gonna be pretty fast with jumps and all that stuff, but this side's gonna be pretty slow and technical. So I want it like you leave the line up here, and where the line's gonna be where it was again, but I'm gonna build on those blocks like they have on Tennessee Knockout, the platform you jump down. I think that's cool. I think that's cool when I've seen like the Riza Endurocross or whatever in Germany, how they all came down off of that box and stuff. I thought that was cool, and Tennessee Knockout does it. So I'm gonna have like a drop off box where you jump off and hit the ground. So first section will be kind of fast, and that's one of my favorite obstacles. It's the easiest obstacle. I mean, anybody, even my kids can do it, but I don't know why I like that one so much. I just like it, like jumping it and wheeling over it and going up the sides. That's gonna stay. That's kind of like that's an oldie, you know. These tires are gonna stay, but it's gonna be more of a double, like a finish line double. But this pit here, it's gonna be about 15 foot deep. I can't tell you everything I'm gonna do because it's gonna be brutal. But there's gonna be some rocks in there. But that wall is gonna be like a 15-foot wall. So it's gonna be brutal. So it's gonna be not straight up and down, but it's gonna be gnarly getting out. And I'm calling this the pit of despair. So it's gonna go all the way up here. So you're gonna come out of the gauntlet, off your wall, come down into it, some obstacles coming down, some rocks and stuff, and then some rocks, but like almost a stairway, but then like a, you know, I'm thinking like whoop, and then whoop, bam, right up the wall, you know, like a pretty good climb. So it's gonna be brutal. And then a wooden platform on the top, so you're kind of gonna go up, land on it, kind of come back down it, you know, and then hit that, so won't have much momentum, so it'll be a big clutch dump. And then you gotta watch out for all these wasps. We have like a ton of wasps this year. I don't know, I've probably taken out, I don't know, a couple thousand of them, but when I was doing this, I didn't realize there were some of the tires. And they swarmed the shit out of me when I was in the Kubota. So I was out there with brake parts cleaner. Yeah, there's some coming out. And I was the can of brake parts cleaner just going ham. So these are the tank traps. So this tank trap stuff's gonna go all the way through. and it's not going to be easy. It's going to progressively get harder and harder and harder. So basically my mentality when I get done with this endurocross track, once anybody gets done with a lap, you know, there's pro lines and advanced lines and intermediate lines. I don't think there's gonna be any like beginner lines really, but basically, like I want the whole thing to just, when you get through a lap, you're just like, what the fuck did I just go through? And basically I want to be able to like not make it through a lap. So that's how I'm building the course. I don't really want to be able to make it through a lap without being like, oh my god. So that's only going to get me better, and then challenge some of the other guys too. You know, we got some good riders out here. But so it's going to come around, same turn, the little S turn. That thing throws you off. I like that it throws you off. It's unnatural. So but I'm putting a big wall like right here, like a big one. So you'll be coming right into like a gnarly wall, and then hit this wall, and I cracked this wall with the Kubota, the skid steer, trying to get some stuff, but go up here. So I'm not finished with this section yet because I want to go up. It's gonna be dirt, then rocks, and then right here it's just gonna be wooden platform. So because this thing gets wet, it fills in. This whole thing's gonna be super slick, and it's all clay, so this is gonna be super slick. Come up here, and want to do rocks and some other rocks and some other stuff, but I need to get this wet for this clay to set in. Rocks and some concrete stuff. I started getting some of this stuff in. I got more tires and stuff to throw in here and a bunch of gnarly stuff, so get through that, and then try to not get swarmed by wasp again. That sucked. Got some concrete stuff in here, some other tires. And actually I found all these tires in this pit already. As I was digging up, just more and more tires came up. So I don't know if this is like, I'm guessing it was like a dumping ground, but I found some like glass and vehicle parts. It might be a car under here, I don't know. But yeah, some more tires and stuff is gonna go in there. A mound of dirt I dug out. I needed like a little entrance here because it was getting deeper. So some guys will remember we had like a wooden jump here, but I took that out. I didn't really like it too much. I did set up like a couple different doubles here over the course of the time, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. I don't know. I don't want this track to flow, but I just want it to progressively get harder. And I don't know. I just didn't like him. So it's my track, so whatever. But so here, I left this tree here because this is gonna be a huge log across here, all the way across, huge log, right? And there's gonna be, I found some big propane tanks, so I'm trying, and I want to put the propane tank here, but then I want to put it at the front as well. So I seen like the IRC one that like Cooper and Destry like were sending. I kind of like that, so I don't know if I want to put the propane tank here. And it's big. It's like I don't know. It's probably 10 foot something. It's a big propane or big water tank or whatever you want, fuel tank, whatever, propane tank. See, I found a bunch of trash underneath there. To get that stuff out. But I did widen this all up because it was pretty narrow. It pretty much was a single track, to be honest. Basically this whole thing's is like one continuous like tank trap type deal. Logs in here. It's not too bad. You can see I can fly through that pretty easily. I've gone through quite a bit. Yeah, this is definitely a much tougher line right here. So I need to add some more stuff in here. I just can't get to stay with the dirt. Moves around a bit. But gotta cut that down a little bit. The center seems to be the fast line so far. You can get through it pretty easily, to be honest. Not even dab. I did add some more dirt here. So come down. I got another mound here to, I was trying to go to like zoom out a little bit. So another mound's going in here, but this is gonna have a big like wooden log obstacle basically, and then this is gonna be really tall. So this is 15 foot or something, and I'm making like a pyramid, big telephone pole pyramid triangle thing. That thing up there, that's going away. I wouldn't say it's going away, but it's getting all bricked in. So it's gonna be getting ecology blocks. They're not expensive, but trying to get anybody to haul them these days is getting ridiculous. And I did find about 300 of them, and the guy was scheduled to bring them out but never did. And I told him I'd pay for them. He said we could have it for free, and I said I'd pay for them, but he just hasn't brought them back out. But anyway, this is all getting, it's gonna be like 4.5 foot tall or something, all encased. And then on top is gonna be an ecology block. So whenever I get those things in or whatever, we'll get this done up. This turn is gonna be pretty much the same, but it's gonna be another wall here, another wall in. It's like a wagon wheel, but 2 walls. I'm trying to get K-rails in. The wooden wall is gonna stay. It doesn't look that hard, and it's not that tall. I mean, what is it? It's like, I don't know, probably a little higher than waist on me, and I'm 5'6", so I don't know. But it's this is how it comes uphill that makes it tricky. It's because you're coming down from out here, and when you do hit it, you're kind of straight up and down. So even though it doesn't look that tall, it's one of those you can ask the guys that's tried it. It is tricky because it's slick, and the grass here makes it slick for getting traction even with the gummies. And then the wall moves. I made it, and it does move. It's strong as shit, but it moves around. So it takes your momentum away, so it always trips you up. So I like that. It's tricky. A lot of guys have gone over the bars. There's been a lot of broken fenders and plastics and stuff on this wall, so I might make it a tad bit taller, but I mean, I can hit it. I can get it almost every time now, but it's still one of those things. It's like, Jesus, I don't know. I like it. So, anyway, this is gonna be after we do like the tank traps and stuff on this stuff. Luis has been asking for a view of the Endurocross track for a while now. But anyway, so tank traps are gonna stop about here. I guess I marked it with a rock. I don't know if they're right here. So tank trap's gonna stop right here, and then it's gonna be like a big anthill or double, something like that, something that's pretty tall. And then K-rails. I think when I did it, I wanted them, I thought about K-rail, then ecology block, then K-rail, then ecology block, but yeah, so that's all getting done up. Basically, I want the ecology block or K-rails to start here where these tires were, and then is it K-rails? I thought ecology block, then K-rail, then ecology blocks. K-rail, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all together. 4 sections of K-rails, 4 sections of ecology blocks. And then when you land here, This jump's kind of fun. You can actually get some air off this little guy, but this is going away. And it's gonna have like a, I don't know, not sure what I want to do here, but I wanted another one of these wooden walls to kind of come around here, and as you land, I wanted a downhill like ski jump. Boom, hit, land downhill into that. And that's all gonna be some other stuff down there, so I don't know if I want to put the propane tank on that turn or what, but I want this to be a pretty slow technical course with a lot of obstacles and just brutal. Coming out of that tank trap over there at the ditch, you are putting like a 7-foot wall. It's not gonna be completely vertical, it'll be going up, but with some rounds on top. And then I found some tubes just down the road, some big concrete culverts, like 5-6 foot tall. Hit that, but then I want to get this section, another like log jump downhill, big jump, so like the better guys could land, you know, down and hit that again, take some momentum away, and then jump into the wagon wheel there. Those things need to be bigger. Need to get some bigger logs for that. But yeah, that's what we got so far. So, you know. Some of the other obstacles have just been dug out a little bit more. But yeah, that's pretty much it.